Mad Alliance was Howling as Joe, aka Mad Joe FC. This is going to be my reaction interview for Season 1, Episode 18 of Gurren Lagann. Let's get it.
It's a success. We've activated the biocomputer.
And what are you
Excellent.
up to,
Good
Rossio?
work. Now everybody leave the room at once. No one is allowed back in until I give authorization.
Very good, sir.
Now then, this time you're going to tell me everything. Tell me all the secrets of this world. Wake up. Lord Genome.
What?
Please come home soon, Mia.
We finally found you, Supreme Commander Simon. Where do you think you're going?
Out of my way, Gimme!
But Gurren Lagann's been ordered back to base.
The citizens are incredibly worried. Gurren Lagann is no ordinary gunman. It's a symbol of the retaking. The symbol of our power. If people see it flying around the city, well then, it might cause them to worry that another big battle is coming their way. That isn't something that you'd want to cause, Simon.
You sure can make a persuasive case these days, Dari.
You win! Take Gurren back to base with you. I'll go off in Lagann. I won't draw any attention in this!
Commander Simon, wait!
Gimme, don't. No one can stop him when he's like this.
I swear.
Just let him
we should
be.
hurry up and realize that times have changed.
Maybe he doesn't want them to change.
That's just him thinking of himself.
Mia, where are you right now? Was that really you on that broadcast, Mia?
It's her, but it's not her.
Mia!
How?
Where am
It has been 7 years since your death. Well, no, it wasn't you that died exactly. We were able to preserve all of Lord Genome's knowledge and memories as data, although we didn't go as far as reproducing his personality.
I've been looking everywhere. Where have you been, Mia?
I have been in a place unknown to you. Simon, the core drill that you carry with you is the very symbol of the spiral nemesis. Its power, the spiral power, will destroy the universe.
I? Spiral power is the energy of evolution. However, a group appeared who feared the effects of spiral power. That group is known to us as the Anti-Spirals. My original body, Lord Genome, was once a spiral warrior who fought the Anti-Spirals in order to protect the galaxy.
Spiral Warrior?
Lagann, the Teppan, even the gunmen, they were originally weapons used to fight the Anti-Spirals.
Wait, are you telling me that Lagann was also a...
Exactly. It was one of our most powerful weapons. It's a core machine, which can control any mecha with which it combines. Though I sealed it underground, it was found by humans, fate's hand at work again. After the Anti-Spirals conquered the galaxy, they installed spiral lifeform annihilation devices on any world where they detected a spiral lifeform signature. When the above-ground lifeform population exceeds a set limit, the device then activates.
And so that's the reason you drove all of humanity underground?
Think what you will of me, but I was trying to preserve humanity as a species. I did this by maintaining a bare minimum population underground.
Why didn't you just come out and tell us all this? Why did you use force to repress us?
Yeah.
I had to. Foolish lifeforms driven by the spiral instinct blindly strive to reach the heavens. Words and reason aren't sufficient to curb that drive. The only thing that can is fear. Even so, you rebelled against me. With 1,000 years of idleness and boredom bottled up inside of me, my will was weakened and no longer strong enough to restrain the restless ambitions driving spiral instinct. No. Perhaps your little insurrection simply made my blood boil.
That is the terror of spiral power. Not even Lord Genome could resist its influence and curb his instinct to fight. The growing human population and civilizations will advance explosively. Your power will threaten our own. And so, we will destroy you before that can happen.
That's what the Humanity Annihilation System is? That mecha earlier today?
Please, Lord Genome, you have to tell me. What is the Humanity Annihilation System?
What does this system do to annihilate humanity?
In 3 weeks, the moon will break away from its orbit and directly impact the Earth.
And that will be the end of it.
Lord Genome, this information is top secret. You are to discuss it with no one but me.
Russ, you! So this is what you've been hiding!
Don't enter without permission!
Oh, shoot.
Dumbass! Who cares about that?
The moon probe gunman has been destroyed.
What?
That ain't the half of it. Check out the TV.
Neil?
It's been running live for a few minutes now. She's saying that the moon's gonna fall.
Impossible.
The little princess said it plain as day.
We were driven underground because of some war between the spiral and anti-spiral races. It's just like Lord Genome predicted. The moon will become Hell's messenger. It's gonna come down on top of us.
That's what that meant.
I was too late. My worst fears are coming true.
Ah! What the hell?
Hey, I've seen this guy before somewhere.
I will explain later. Let's go to the defense room.
This is data we got from Gimme and Dari. It looks like a powerful energy barrier of some sort is erected around the body. That energy barrier neutralizes our attacks.
Well, that's easy. We'll just hit that thing with more power than it can handle.
We can't do that. You saw that huge explosion last time, right? A Mugon is essentially comprised of explosive matter. When the energy field goes down and it stops functioning, the entire body converts into energy in a split second.
You're telling me its molecular structure is that unstable?
That would make spatial transference easier, don't you think?
What the hell are those two talking about?
Hey, don't look at me.
Simon! Simon, wait a minute!
At least try to draw it out of the city first!
We can't wait! Oh, yeah!
Not no.
Gimme, Dari, shoot down all the fragments! All of them!
Roger that!
Roger! Now! One to go!
Simon!
Thanks!
Nice.
And that's how it's done. Now
Nice.
I get it. We just need to detonate them before they fall to the city. I knew Simon could do it.
Assuming they only come at us in pairs.
What do you mean?
If they appear again in large numbers, then that won't be a viable method. Besides,
Yeah.
it'll have a bad effect on the people.
What's this?
This is all your fault! Just get the hell away from us!
What?
No way.
He should have listened to us.
Everyone, remain calm! Please, just listen to your government!
What the?
Those jerks are gonna shoot at us!
You're wrong! We have no intention of... Stop that! Lower your weapons!
Chief Advisor Rossiu, are you okay?
Yeah, it's nothing serious. Don't worry, Kino.
I thought stuff was about to get heated for real, for real.
An injury's an injury. You should get it treated either way.
I'm certainly hoping that this unrest does not spread.
Someone must be made to take responsibility. That's how government works.
I know this isn't
What's
happening.
all this about, Rossiu? Rossiu?
Supreme Commander Simon, I place you under arrest.
Too much happened in one episode for my brain to process. Okay? Evil Nia, Lord Genome, Simon's arrest. I think there was some more stuff too, but those are some of the three big things. Some of the three big things we're going to talk about. Okay. First off, Nia. It's her, but it's not her. That's what I think. And what do I mean by that? It is her actual body. As we saw from the previous episode, we literally saw the Nia that we know be taken over. So it's her body. But she's not in control. That's what I think of the whole Nia thing. So, in summary, what Genome said was that he was a Spiral who was at war with the Anti-Spirals. The Spirals lost. When they lost, they headed to Earth. But the Anti-Spirals placed like a system on each world, including Earth, so that when the population became overpopulated at 1 million, I guess is the number for each world, then those ships that came will come and basically annihilate the entire world, whatever world it is that's overflooded. That's what I got from it. They explained it to me in more detail, okay? That's actually why if you noticed, I wasn't really talking too much during the episode, just because I was like, okay, this is some crazy stuff, and I was listening to the whole conversation between Rossiu and Gino to see what he was really saying. So that's what I picked up, but let me know more in detail without spoiling anything. But that's what I got from it. So, and that's what he meant by the moon will be hell's messenger. So in 3 weeks, the moon is basically going to crash on the earth and eradicate the entire world. That's basically what's going to happen. Look, I'm not saying Genos is a good guy, but hear me out when I say it isn't like he was trying to do anything bad. He was doing a pretty good thing when you think about it, okay? Listen, okay? He put the people down below Earth because he didn't want the population to exceed 1 million. He didn't want the Earth to be annihilated by the anti-spirals. Okay? Hear me out. I think the anti-spirals are the real antagonists here. Look, I don't even know what I'm trying to... Is Genome really bad? Yes, I'm questioning that. Look, I gotta stop saying look. Listen, okay? Did he go about it completely 100% the right way? Maybe not. But at the end of the day, I don't know if I can see him as an antagonist anymore. I don't see him as a villain anymore, definitely, but I don't even know if I can see him as an antagonist anymore. I think the anti-spirals are the real antagonists. I think that Lord Genome is just a guy who was trying to save people, but he didn't go about it completely the right way. But he saw that putting everybody underground was the only way to ensure their protection. And so that's why he didn't want them to know about the surface. That's why I didn't want humans to know about the surface, because then they'd want to be on the surface and they'd overpopulate, and everything that he visioned could happen did happen. And now in 3 weeks, like he said, the moon is going to be hell's messenger. So when he said that, I don't think he said that as in, I'm happy this is happening. I think he said that just in, well, I told you, I tried to warn you guys, I tried to stop this from happening. Now it's happening. Guys, this show is so good because it makes you really, at least me, it makes me really think. And I'm gonna be hung up on this. I don't think I could. Maybe I'll still call him See, I don't know if I can call him an antagonist. I'm not even calling him an antagonist. I'm just calling him a dude, a guy who was trying to ensure the protection of people. But the way he went about it made it seem like he had villainous purposes, made him seem like he was an antagonist. He was trying to save people from their doom. And now he's just like, well, I foresaw all of this. I knew what the anti-spiral's plans were. I was a spiral. I foresaw all of this. You guys, I kept trying to stop this from happening. You guys kept pushing me. And now because of you, you've caused your own doom. Okay, I don't want to spend all my time talking about this, and I definitely don't want to start repeating myself, but I'm going to be thinking about this for a while, because his thinking is kind of like Thanos, you know. Thanos had good intentions, but he went about it completely the wrong way. Like mass genocide is not the way to go, you know. And even in this case, you could almost think that Genome would maybe do the same thing, because the situation in Infinity War and the situation here is kind of similar when you think about it. But Genome, he placed everyone underground to ensure that, you know, the world didn't populate. Is putting people underground the way to do it? Me, I don't think it is. But was there any other alternative? Maybe, but I can't think of any. It's just something I'm going to be thinking about for a while. It's something I actually enjoy because it's very good storytelling, to be honest. Like, I've never thought of an antagonist like this. I've never thought so hard like an antagonist like this, other than Thanos and maybe a few other people. But Genome is one of those people where you have to really question his thinking. You have to really question, is he actually a bad guy? Is he really doing something bad? He's trying to ensure that he was trying to ensure that Earth survives. When you think about it, it's kind of like a overlapping story. What I mean by that is, okay, first we have the humans underground who think that the Spiral King is a bad guy and the antagonist. But really, what was going on the whole first half of Gurren Lagann, really what was going on was the Spiral King is a guy who was trying to keep all the humans safe from the anti-spirals, but because he was keeping them underground, the humans thought he was bad. So then in the second half, we learned that the Spiral King is actually a good guy who was trying to save the humans. And we learned that the anti-spirals are really the actual threat, and they'll be the threat for the second half of the show, and they were the real threat all along. Spiral King was just in the middle of this as a guy trying to resolve the conflict the best way he can, but the humans saw that the way he was going about it was in a villainous way. See, that's why this show is so good. Few shows have made me think like this, how I'm thinking about Gurren Lagann, and I already feel that the second half I'm already going to enjoy just as much, if not more, than the first half. I think I might even enjoy more than the first half, just because I really do enjoy seeing Simone and Rasu. I enjoy seeing everyone older. I enjoy seeing how much they've evolved and how much they've built around themselves in these 7 years from the fall of Teplin, the fall of that city and everything. Since then, how far along they've came. I've enjoyed seeing where they are now from where they were, so I feel I really am going to enjoy this second half, maybe even a little bit more than the first half. And now, especially that we get to see the actual threat versus what we thought was the threat. Let me know if I'm even correct about all of that, because most of you who are watching my reactions and reviews have already seen the show already. So let me know if I'm even correct on everything I'm thinking about the Spiral King and how maybe he's not actually the antagonist and the anti-spirals are the actual antagonists all along. Let me know if I'm actually correct in everything that I'm saying, because I don't actually know if I'm correct in it. That's just what I'm thinking. So let's talk about Simone's arrest. No, there's not even a question, do I think it should have happened? No, I don't think it should have happened. I know what some of you guys are thinking. He destroyed the city and everything once by just going in without a plan. Look, this is... The civilians aren't even doing anything. Yet, the one person who is doing something is getting all the heat. Yeah, did things turn out bad in the crossfire? Were buildings and stuff destroyed? Were people hurt? Yeah. But, like a certain... somebody said in a certain movie, I'm going to see if you guys can actually find out which movie I'm talking about and who said this. But somebody once said that you can't save all the lives. He said something similar to that. It was from a Marvel movie. There you go. Now you should know what I'm talking about. And this person I'm talking about is right. Sometimes, as hard as it is, you just can't save everybody sometimes, depending on what the situation is. You just can't save everybody, and you can't save everything, and nah, it's not right. The civilians weren't doing anything. Simone was doing everything that he could, and he's the one catching the heat for it. He's the one who's being arrested for it. I don't feel is right. There's not anything that can persuade me or tell me to think otherwise. Right now, I don't think Simone is in the wrong, especially because this is like a crisis situation that just came out of nowhere. They're coming unexpectedly. There's not really time for much planning. Yeah, they know more about the ships now, how they have defense fields and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, I just don't think Simone's in the wrong. But let me know what you guys think. Okay, let me know what you guys think about everything that happened this episode, since pretty much most all of you have already finished the show by now. Let me know what you're thinking of this. I think that's all I have to say, really. I'm definitely going to be sitting on this episode specifically for a while. There was just so much that happened this episode that I'm still thinking about. This was my reaction and review for Season 1, Episode 18 of Gurren Lagann. If you enjoyed my video, let me know what you thought. Links from my social media will be down below in the description box, along with the link to my Patreon, so that if you want to, you can pledge and you'll get early access to my reactions for the latest episodes of any shows that I watch. Smash the like button, share this video with anyone you feel enjoy. If you are new around here and you like what you see, tap the subscribe button and ding dong notification bell to join the Mad Alliance on our journey to 100,000 subscribers. My name's Joe, aka Mad Joe FC. Hope you all have a marvelous day. Mad out. Mad. Strong. Together.